Welcome back into Good Morning Quad Cities on this Giving Tuesday, and it's also fitting it's Giving Tuesday because that means it's time for Toys for Tots here at WQAD News 8. You can see the tent is up behind me. We've got the boxes ready to go, and this is what we're looking for. Not necessarily Barbie, but any kind of toy you want to bring us here today. Feel free. We're going to be out here all day long in front of our studios, Park 16th Street in Moline. We'll talk more about how this all works coming up in just a few minutes. First, I want to start with what's going on this morning. Yes, bitterly cold temperatures, even a couple little snowflakes falling from the sky, but that's not going to cause any issues. However, I'm watching the pavement behind me here, and it looks wet, and we've got temperatures in the teens, so there are a couple little freeze-up spots I want you to be aware of. Let's go out to our bridge camera network here, see what those look like. I bet some of those bridges are a little slick, so use extreme caution on those this morning. We are also watching a little bit of fog that's been ongoing across the region here too. Now that fog situation has yielded a couple of slick spots as well, so just be mindful of that. But the visibility is greatly improving over what we saw just 90 minutes ago. Now it's a tale of two states here. Iowa has a lot of good road conditions. However, you get to the Illinois side, more specifically right along I-39 and into Chicago. That's where they've had thick freezing fog most of the morning, and that's why road conditions are much worse when you head in that direction. Thankfully, we've been avoiding the thickest freezing fog here. You can see the visibility isn't terrible until you get to Interstate 39. That's where the thickest fog has been most of the overnight and into this morning. Temperatures, teens. Yeah, it's cold. 17, it feels like 9. With even the slightest breeze, you're going to get that. Feels like temperature down quite low. Teens across the whole region. In fact, Geneseo earlier was our cold spot because they had clearing skies. Now catching up to the rest of us. Temperatures, they got a lot of catching up to get close to normal. We're way below normal. We're going to only reach the 20s as we go into this afternoon. Thick cloud cover. Now, there could be a peak or two of sun later today, but wouldn't bet much money on it as we stick to the mid-20s. We will stick to the 20s tonight even as mostly cloudy skies continue. Could be a little fog to deal with first thing tomorrow morning. I'll keep a watch on that. Otherwise, another cloudy day, a little bit warmer, and we'll see temperatures near freezing. There will also be a couple of flurries coming in tomorrow afternoon. Heads up, we are set to go below zero for the first time this season on Thursday morning, and that means a weather impact alert will be needed for that. Wind chills as cold as 10 to 15 below zero. So like you're seeing at the bottom of your screen this morning, we could be dealing with a couple more school delays for the bitterly cold temperatures, especially if those buses don't want to start. That would be a problem. So make sure especially that you're back with us on Thursday morning for that possibility. Kids, make sure and do your homework though. It's not a guarantee. Let's see what's going on in the next 8 days here. The coldest day, but the brightest day, coincidentally. It's kind of a cruel joke on Thursday, but yeah, that's what we've got. We'll see teens then, and then we'll see an improvement in temperatures as we go into the weekend. But there will be another chance for snow on Saturday. Right now, that doesn't look like an impactful system, but as always, we will continue to track it and let you know if anything changes with that. So yes, Giving Tuesday, it's Toys